Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Riley Green leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
And taking the ball for Detroit, Jack Flaherty. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting
the last time Jack Flaherty and us won a game together, Jack Flaherty had improved to 6-0. He is now 6-5, hasn't won a game since May the 6th. And we look to change that today. Well, we saw Framber Valdez get it going in this homestand, so maybe Jack can do the same.
Here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
I would say we're more than in the thick of the postseason hunt, as we're seeing some early
once you get past the All-Star break, Boog.
Patience from Brandon Marsh.
The best teams rise to the moment.
This is going to be, I think, a tough series for us. Coming off a series against the A's, they weren't very good. A lot of low-ranked players in that lineup. So playing a Phillies team filled with all-stars, gonna be tough. They did go rogue with their lineup. Marsh not supposed to lead off, followed by Harper and Schwarber. This is gonna be a tough first inning. Once again, I think the players are mostly right, but they haven't. I don't know.
His success rate is really high.
I should be able to just set the lineups and just leave them there, please. That was one of my... I don't think they're ever going to change anything in that regard, because I really didn't like that in the last 2 years of Road to Glory. It's not a new thing. Got a foul by Bryce Harper.
Harper with an uncharacteristic stretch of
well, depending on how this series goes, we should just fly on the same plane as the Phillies. The same destination, home for Philadelphia for the All-Star break. And a curveball drops in on Bryce Harper for out number 2, and Jack Flaherty's first strikeout of the night.
Right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just
Let's
get fooled.
evade any Schwarbombs.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
And into shallow center. Not a good first pitch swing. James Outman there. And a nice, efficient, clean first inning for Flaherty.
No score. We go to the bottom of the first, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field.
Oh, man, all sorts of Adidas gear got updated. They got the 3 stripes on the arm sleeves now.
As well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
I'm going to have to check just everybody that wears Adidas gear. I haven't seen any Nike gear get updated yet, but it looks like all the Adidas stuff is different. Like, it doesn't look bad, but still. Rip foul. Now Aaron Nola comes into his start a little short on stamina, given that we didn't set their pitching rotation ahead of time, but they got a good bullpen, so Nola goes 5-6 innings. Gonna be no problem for the Phillies.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone.
Especially that back end. Kirkering, Duran, nasty. 3-1 to Kevin McGonigal. Yep, I do want to play some Road to Glory tonight.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
I don't know if it mattered
Let's take a check of the
Tigers lineup for you.
Seeing plenty of left-handed
Eduardo Valencia, what a moment last night. He didn't crack into our game, but first pitch of his major league career, the Venezuelan cracked a home run over the center field wall. IRL, of course. Cole Keith back in the lineup. I don't think he played at all against the Athletics. We had one pinch hit opportunity, but it didn't really ever make sense, I don't think, to bring him in. That was the game that Matt Vierling was going off, and I was just like, I can't do it. And into left field. Welcome back to the lineup, Cole Keith. One out single in the first hit of the ball game. I was very glad and very surprised to see that EA's reversing course on the microtransaction stuff. I did not expect it. Loud MVP chance for Riley Green. He's giving this one a ride. Unfortunately, and I'm glad I got a decent read on that, caught up against the wall as Green drove it to the deepest part of the yard and couldn't clear it. Two away for Torkelson. Home run number 47 for Riley Green. We'll have to wait. Torque, ground ball, favorable bounce. There will be no play. Oh boy, that was way, way closer than I thought it should have been. I was worried about a challenge there. Torque beats it out for a 2-out single. Oh yeah, good call. It was how close it was in his reaction that I was like, oh boy. So as things stand for Kerry Carpenter, I do believe he will be in the home run derby on Monday. Is now at a 3-way tie at 26 home runs for that 4th spot in the American League. And the thing is, the other 2 are on IL. So, unless somebody else behind us gets hot, I do believe we will have 2 participants in Monday's home run derby. And a bouncer. Likely to end the inning, and it does. Tigers strand 2, but good to get some early hits off of Aaron Nola.
Top of the second, and now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
I just now realized that we're on the Phillies broadcast package. Oh well. I mean, no! Restart!
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually
The show
was.
northeast. Slider, foul away.
The other way.
And the 0-2 to Sosa. Bouncer to Torkelson. We are coming off a series where the starting pitching specifically, was just outstanding. Scooble, Melton, and Valdez were crazy, crazy good. That's ball a miss. To Bryson Stott. Ooh. Iffy, but way, way, way too close to challenge this early.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. Our plate umpire.
Earl Hendricks tonight, and we know what that means. Woody Keller tomorrow.
Consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that
decent pitch,
it has
but
to do something
no
with where
bite
he sets up
from Bryson Stott. We haven't tried to use the Flaherty sinker yet. Swinging a foul. This could be risky. I've already tried to throw him a backdoor slider. Well,
another 2-2 upcoming.
Still don't know if he saw it correctly.
No score here in the second.
And Flaherty doesn't have blow you away gas on the fastball, so I'd love to elevate here, change the eye level, but
Torkelson.
Kind of glad we stayed down. Chop to torque.
2 down in the top of the second.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
2 outs,
Bohm,
bases empty.
right-hander.
Alec Bohm stands
Batting
in for the
250
Phillies.
on the year.
That's a ball.
Flaherty
Outside.
hooked the fastball. Fuck it. Back to the sinker. Oh, boy. Well, first hit of the ball game.
That's a base hit into center field. So a
Oof.
2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First massive mistake of Flaherty's in the game, and man, did that get rocked.
So digging in now for Philadelphia.
Here's
Gabriel
Rincones.
Rincones Jr.
Rincones.
That's in there at the knees for a
Rincones.
strike.
Not
He's a master at
Rincones.
hitting fastballs. You need to be
Cones.
careful with location if you're going to throw.
Pylons.
Hit on the ground.
Hit on the
right
ground to
side.
torque.
He takes it himself to the bag.
Tag the bag again to end the inning.
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Detroit, bottom half of inning number 2, Eduardo Valencia up now for the Tigers, looking for his first big league hit right here.
Well, what a moment it would be if we could recreate what Eduardo Valencia did last night. One of the cooler MLB debuts you'll see. First pitch he ever saw in the majors. Home run.
Ball.
Not going to be the case. But ball one.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now, I was glad because I didn't know if Valencia was going to have live series attributes, because he started off at like a 53 overall. Live series, he is up to a 65 at least.
Late with the
1 and
swing
2.
there.
Bumped his contact and power against both sides up anywhere from 7 to 10, so we'll take any help we can get here.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
We could have stayed back
Great
on that.
swing and solid contact.
Maybe.
Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Down low.
That's down. That's a ball.
2 and 2 on Valencia. Tigers did get even more good news today in the fact that Dylan Dingler will avoid the injured list. I don't know if they're maybe just resting him up until the All-Star break, because right now it's working. Tigers keep winning. Valencia will go 3 and 2 here. 4 fastballs, 2 curveballs. And a bullet! Not a home run, but the first major league hit for the 26-year-old Eduardo Valencia.
Eduardo Valencia with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Lou. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's probably one of the more satisfying first MLB hits you can get. It's pretty rare that we get one on a perfect like that. And loop to right. That's a bad first pitch swing. Valencia will retreat.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
I was impressed because, like, I'm not one of those guys that pays attention to every single guy in the minor league system. You know, I don't get enough time in my life really to do that. So I wasn't really all that familiar, but the guy in the last 2 years in the minors has hit 60 home runs, and I don't care what level of competition you're playing against. That's still an impressive number. Ball 1 to James Outman. That power then immediately translated to the majors.
And he
Good
swings
changeup.
over the top there.
Well,
Nola, not particularly unexpectedly, has been pretty fastball heavy. Changeup's been few and far between, so
still try to get that ground ball double play.
On the ground to
Oh, my goodness, it gets by.
Gets by him.
Alec Bohm, I would have suspected better.
For him to this ball game tonight.
Looked like just a bad jump, and he couldn't get that.
It just makes your confidence. It's such
Tigers
a higher
have
level
2
for
on,
potential having a big night.
1 away for Jake Rogers. Until we get Dingler back healthy in the lineup on a daily basis,
The next to hit, coming
he's
off a
going to seem like our
game.
everyday starting catcher. And judging by what he did last night, oh boy, that could be that could be just fine.
Ball, that's it.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot.
Top of the
No
Tigers
better way
order,
to
ready
get out
to
of this inning.
loop back around as well. McGonigal will be on deck, followed by Colt Keith. So this is, we've got real potential here in this inning, especially if Rogers reaches. Sinker. Now that we get towards the top of the order again, might see Nola mix in some of those other pitches. Really haven't seen a ton of sinkers. I don't even know if we've seen a cutter yet.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Dude, streamboo.com is just pumping the bots, man. Why is every link them? Oh, they see him,
Recognize
2
that
and 2.
changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Making Nola work could be a good thing. Maybe not necessarily for today, because I think the Phillies bullpen is mostly pretty fresh, but maybe by the end of the series, you work them hard enough, good things can happen.
2-2 now. Sets him
Brody.
down looking.
Just locked him
Ah, well.
second out, and
So
that's
2
the
on,
stat he's
2
been
out
in
for McGonigal.
For a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate
Unfortunate
behind you
there.
can pick you up.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Kevin
Saw a bunch of off
McGonigal
speed,
will
wasn't
next.
used to it.
0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time.
That's not a
Catches
strike,
the
it's
corner.
no.
Batter challenges in a very big spot, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges.
Not a chance. Ah, went back to that sinker. What I was talking about, first trip through, a lot of fastballs. This inning, seen the change up, some curveballs, a lot more sinkers. And into right center field. Could it get down? No.
That is the 3rd out of the inning.
Tigers have stranded 4 runners on base through 2 innings.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
I mean, just looking at that, I mean, I know we already touched on the fact that the pitching, especially the starters, were outstanding, but my goodness.
Right
Oh, my.
side, Torkelson.
Busy day here for Spencer Torkelson. I think he's recorded the last 4 outs unassisted,
The catcher,
tagging the bag.
Rafael Marchand.
Now here is
Now the
Rafael
catcher,
Marchand.
Rafael Marchand, get a break from Real Muto today. And that one is by.
Can't knock it down.
Third baseman today, Colt Keith, went down to get it. It was a pretty hard hit, but that is a play we're accustomed to
So the
seeing.
Philly batting order turns over. Now the left
Colt
fielder,
Keith
Brandon
made.
Marsh. And there's a foul ball.
That ball might threaten the Ferris wheel over there. God damn.
The 0-1.
Dude's
On
looking
the
to
ground.
explode.
That rolls
That
foul.
was he late on this changeup? No, he was really, really early. All right. And that one's by Colt Keith. He gets beat to the shortstop side this time.
Quick throw back in.
And I mean, really no fault of his own. I mean, there've been some tricky plays. The hit before was 98 miles an hour by him.
Good
And then this one, 100 miles an hour off the bat of Marsh.
Scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now you really got to watch out. Bouncer, we're only going to be able to get one out here. Flip to Flaherty, he'll tag the bag.
Out on the toss to the pitcher. Runners advance to
2 outs now.
Kyle Schwarber.
Of course, dangerous bat in the form of Kyle Schwarber.
On the corner for a strike. The Phils with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of it.
Bounce foul.
So
Flaherty out away, a strike away from getting out of this.
As far as just a late swing that maybe
Schwarber will bounce it foul.
But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Well, you wonder where we need to go now. Maybe nibble a little bit.
It stays 0-2.
This is a guy that can and will hurt you.
2 on, 2 outs.
Really
good take.
Especially with 2 strikes.
Missed laterally a little bit. Do not want to throw the slider inside.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I also don't really want to elevate, you know, to any of these guys with power. Some good pitches down for Flaherty. Fuck it.
You'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far.
You see the reason why I don't want to do it.
They're starting to get into it a little bit more.
Change up, that'll miss away. 2-2. I mean, first base is open, but I mean, who's on deck?
Looking to strike first.
And Mundo Sosa.
This 3-game set.
Contact for Schwarber, not great against right-handers. Got him swinging! Big stuff from Flaherty.
Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back in Comerica Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Colton Heath up now for the Tigers.
Is that any good from Jack Flaherty to keep this game scoreless? Bounce to first base. Through the knuckle curve, and it just got too far in, too far down on me. Looked good for so long.
The left fielder, number 31.
That's a first pitch out. I think we have been doing better than we have been in this game already with the first pitch swings. 30 pitches through 2 innings, I would say.
Still tied at 0.
Kind of points that out. I thought that was the cutter. See that little kink in it? Looked like it moved.
There's
and a sinker dotted. Riley Green just missed out on a home run last time. Nola trying to get in a groove here. Ooh. I want to challenge it. It's really close, but I've been losing challenges way too early here. See if this gives us any indication. He might have got it. It's close. He got it. So, a good decision. An outstanding pitching from Nola. Curveball down. It's a good curveball for Aaron Nola, but his stamina clearly not as good as I would have thought that it would have been. He's just about out. Oh, man.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing
Nothing
mode.
enticing about either of the last 2 pitches.
Something maybe down in the dirt.
And in the center, base hit for Torr. Nola left the curveball up, and Spencer Torkelson has a pair of singles. Let's bring a left-hander out of the bullpen, huh?
Kerry Carpenter grounded out his first time.
Here's Carp. Ugh. Just every at-bat for like the last 2.5, maybe 3 weeks, I've been trying to hit bombs, and I've only hit 1.
Here comes the 0-1. That's a
man.
strike across the top of the zone.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
In the dirt.
Torkelson
1-2,
leads
so a
off
good
first
take
with
from
2 down in the
Carpenter.
inning.
That'll miss away. 42 pitches now for Nola. That energy into the red. And even in a scoreless game, how long do they want to keep him out here? Grounded foul. There's the cutter.
Just foul.
85 miles an hour. Oh, wow.
Keeps the at-bat
Ooh.
going with a foul ball.
He's got 3 different fastballs. The four-seamer, the sinker, the cutter. All at different speeds. All moving differently. Oh, boy.
2-2 now.
Up
That
top,
one is up.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the
The
infield.
rookie
He's gotta stay focused on
in
the
his
pitch.
major league
Eduardo
debut on deck, I'm
Valencia
kind of surprised.
in the
Even though he's
on-deck
pitched Carpenter
circle,
really
hoping to get a
tough,
chance to make a big impact here.
kind of surprised they didn't just go after him.
Swing
See ya.
and a miss for the strikeout. He's been up for a long time, but it
5
finishes with a
runners
strikeout.
stranded on base
Be
for
mad
the
at
first
yourself
3
after a game
innings.
Like that one. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Detroit, now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Well, Edmundo Sosa. 4, 5, and 6 for Philadelphia.
He's been pitching well,
But some
but
good
going
resilience
through
there
this
in the
middle
second
of the
inning out of
order,
her third
second
inning,
time
rather, out of
through.
Jack
We'll see
Flaherty.
what kind of adjustments are being made.
Uh-oh.
Pitch
Oh,
in
God.
there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Dangerous spot.
Worst
for that
pitch of the
slider right
night
there.
by
Didn't
far.
see him quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw
Change
that
it up. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to go after it.
Ball 1. Challenge
Jack's
from behind the
reaction.
dish here.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he
Barely.
got the outside corner on. What was
Barely
a big
got it.
pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward. but
And now
it can
Bryson
also open up
Stott.
that location in the future if the
Oh, that
umpire
one
thinks there's a
stings,
chance
man.
that he missed it.
If you're the Phillies. That was so close. It's like, you know what? Fine. Her ball
Nope,
never
that's
really
outside.
threatened the strike
Ball.
zone. Good take there from Stott. Bouncer foul.
All tied up. Top half of inning number
Hasn't
4.
worked today. They've been on this backdoor. Fouled off. Caught a piece of Rogers. Flaherty certainly doesn't have the swing and miss stuff today. And a liner that's over the head of Colt Keith.
Hit.
Credit where it's due to Bryson Stott. It's just good hitting on a good pitch. This might have even missed away.
Really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You
It
let
did.
The ball
Oh,
travel,
God, yeah.
You took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here comes
Now
Alec
ball.
Bohm. In
Fastball
there
called
for
strike.
1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes.
I'd induce a
Doing
double
that,
play here.
could have a really
Oh,
good day.
wow.
Take your base. That hit
And
him.
look out.
Oh, no. MLB The Show might be working against this here. Man, I hate when you hit the meter.
Getting ready to hit.
When you nail the meter
First time up.
and it fucking...
At the dish, looking at
What
the
does this
ball in the
circle
air,
mean?
Anything but the inning double play.
I feel like if you absolutely nail that,
Well, a
that
coming
shouldn't be
fastball
possible.
right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Conez with another foul.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball
Foul away
still
again.
0-2.
Not looking for that at all.
In the air,
Fastball,
right field.
driven,
Carpenter
carrying a
gets
little
under it.
bit. Think they're
He's
going to
got
tag
it.
the runner. They
There's 2 away.
don't. Feels like a missed opportunity for the Phillies there,
Next for Philadelphia, the center fielder,
which
number
in a way is a little bit perfect for
2 outs.
how this
runners
game has gone.
at first and second. Digging in,
Fastball in, Justin Crawford. For whatever reason, they don't really want the fastball.
So you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit.
Sinker for a strike 2.
You might as well take all 3 swings.
The 0-2.
Got him looking! Oh, couple big innings for Jack Flaherty. Gets into jams. He's gotten out of both of them.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Chase Sugar.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now it's the DH.
Well, just called up Chase Sugar
so
for the Phillies. Pitching for the first time this year. And a bouncer for Valencia. Alec Bones throw. In plenty of time. It looked so good for so long and then broke away on us. And Eduardo just rolls over on it.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
I don't really know what I expected. He doesn't have a generic curveball.
That one's in there.
That's a changeup elevated for a strike. Also just called up was Max Lazar.
To come on if needed.
Yeah, the Phillies threw me for a loop. If you weren't here for stream, if you're watching this on YouTube in fucking December, whenever I get them uploaded. But, yeah, they made a roster move. I did the roster for the Phillies within the last week, and they made a roster move every fucking day since then, with people coming off IL, going on IL. Zach McKinstry with a drive, center field, jogging back to get it.
Hey man,
is, well, whoever's out there.
That is an excellent pace.
I believe that's Edwards.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman.
Edwards?
A single
Crawford.
his first time. Jack Knight's out of the way.
Who the fuck is that? Do they even have an Edwards? No, they don't. Look at the scoreboard. It says Crawford. And we got Jam, 96. Straight at Crawford. Can the inning and send us to the 5th. Two good teams battling in a pitcher's duel. Phillies have turned to the bullpen. We're hoping to get another couple innings at least out of Jack Flaherty.
Back at Comerica Park, here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand.
Well, it's the perfect storm for a big Phillies inning. The classic tropes of Tigers franchise and Jack Flaherty. 50 pitches, things just hit the fan. The third trip through the order is kind of the same thing, and the number 9 hitter is on with a leadoff single at least. He will stop there. But now turn it back to the top of the order, Brandon Marsh.
Steps to the plate.
Now got a little bold, kind of happy in a way that I missed in.
Ball to strike, the pitch.
Oh, that's a good one. It's back to Jack. Could be 2. On the first. Big double play for Detroit. Last 3 innings. Jack Flaherty has found a way out of trouble. Now, granted, leadoff single, not as big a trouble as the last 2 innings. But man, that's huge.
Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Curveball is just perfect from Flaherty. Change up, picked by Torkelson. Flaherty through 5.
Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hottest under the sun. Make them watch, make them look.
9-1-2 for Detroit now.
Just aren't putting
Jake
great
Rogers
strains on the
up
baseball
against
in
this
this one.
Phillies
They're trying to find
bullpen.
ways to
Shugart's
drive the
still
ball
out
with
here.
some authority, but
Or
it's
Sugart,
just not
sorry.
happening for him so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
Yeah, we do have some of these games every once in a while. They've been happening a little bit more often than I'd like with no extra base hits.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Bouncer and a fair ball. Rogers, oh my goodness! Booted in left field, it gets by. We'll see how this is scored, but that might be the extra base hit we were after. Unfortunately, it leads off an inning instead.
A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
5th hit of the last 2 games for Jake Rogers.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
And now our top of the order, Kevin McGonigal. Philadelphia kid. Oh,
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there.
cheeky. I was hoping for a cutter. Now he's going to throw the cutter, and I'm not going to be on it. Now another sweeper. Didn't do anything. Oh, wow.
Swing and a miss.
There came a point in time where I had to guess at what I was seeing, and I thought it was a change-up or a sinker or something that was going to break down. It broke in instead, and it made for something looking pretty funny. Oh, should have had that. He's thrown 4 sweepers. Got to be better than that.
Man at second.
Bounce, foul, 5 straight sweepers. I mean, I guess why deviate? Because he knows we're looking for something harder.
And a 1-2.
That'll back McGonigal off the plate. There is the cutter. Oh, boy.
Sets him down on strikes.
That is tough.
After the leadoff double, a strikeout. And there's
Another close call. Yeah, he got it.
Scoring position.
So yet again, we make the right choice on not challenging. Change up.
The Tigers with a chance to score first.
Sugar's pitching really well.
Inning number 5.
That'll miss just in. Tried to backdoor us. I don't know. I'm a little afraid that he did get it.
Wants another look at the call.
He did. Ah, my goodness.
And that one was
This is a hell of a pitching performance. Backdoor pitches are always tough to truly gauge.
That's the ball.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Now it'll go 3-2 regardless.
Now 3-2.
Riley Green to follow.
Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Spoils the 2-strike.
Tried to jump on it. No good. Full count again. And in the air, left center field. Long run for Crawford.
2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling.
They're going to go to the bullpen. I think we know what that means. Likely to be seeing a lefty.
And it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chase Sugar won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Max Lazar. This is his first appearance of the season.
Well, to my surprise, it is not a left-handed pitcher. And it's another Phillies pitcher making their season debut, Max Lazar.
That's in, ball.
2 down, go ahead run at scoring position. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
In the air. That one is hit really well left center field. Could Riley Green have done it? Oh, it's down! It isn't a home run, but Riley Green makes it 1-0. Disaster class in the outfield today for the Phillies. You saw the ball get by the left fielder.
I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report.
And then this felt like they had guys there, and it drops.
Definitely him right now.
Stepping in, Spencer Torkelson.
Oh.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at second.
Can't be missing those. Especially now for the Phillies. You took out a guy that, I don't know where he was on stamina. I wasn't really paying attention, but man, was he was doing work against us. Torque with a drive! Left field and gone! Well, watch out, Gary Carpenter. Torque hits his 25th, just shy of Carpenter's 26 home runs.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down, Kerry Carpenter digs in.
Well,
now.
Carpenter got to watch it from the on-deck circle.
Ball.
So we'll see what he does. It's hit fairly well down the left field line. Going back, Gary Carpenter for the second straight day.
They do it again.
Number 27.
And they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in.
And both homers have gone the other way.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate.
Carpenter went so long without showing much of any power, trying to hit home runs for weeks. Weren't able to do it. Max Lazar sees just 3 hitters, and the Phillies make another move.
New pitcher on now, Alan Ronhell.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a
So make that 3 Phillies relievers, and it's all the guys they called up this week. Ronhell will pitch.
He's 1 for 2.
Eduardo Valencia 1 for 2.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit
Fastball
game.
92,
That
fouled
would be
away.
nice. We'll see.
Or pitch reliever.
This one
Down the right field line, could very well, for the Phillies anyway, finally end the inning. And it does, but a big inning for Detroit. Tigers had already gotten a run across at this point. Thank you, Riley Green, for that. Torque goes deep for 2. And Gary Carpenter goes deep and at bat later.
Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E love. And that's word to plug 2 to J.D. Love.
Kyle
Leading
Schwarber
off for
stands in for the
Philadelphia,
Phillies.
hitter Kyle Schwarber.
Well, some things we have been chasing for a good while now. After a big 5th inning, that much closer to happening. Kerry Carpenter, of course, in the chase for the home run derby, to finally be able to get him there. After the last 2 years, deserving it, getting injured. IRL, of course, just before the All-Star game. And then Jack Flaherty with a 4-0 lead late in this ball game, looking for his first win since very early May.
No, that's
granted,
ball.
there was
For that guy to come right at you
at least a
with
couple week
fastball
stretch, I think,
in the
that
zone because he does
that
not
Flaherty
want to allow the leadoff walk.
was on the IL, so we do have to take that into account. But
That one missed.
he's been
right,
back
take
a
it
good
back.
while.
Up next
And
for
an ABS
Philadelphia,
challenge
the
coming from
shortstop.
behind.
This could be risky.
Didn't miss by
Oh!
No challenges left for them now.
I might have blown our 2 challenges
to the plate.
on pitches that might have missed by a combined inch. If that. And then now this is a rocket that's over the head of Riley Green. It is extra bases, and smartly for the Phillies, they stopped the runner. Well, just as we were feeling good.
Looking for right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here we go again with Jack Flaherty.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
So in the interest of perhaps letting him leave this game in line for the win, we'll get some guys up in the pen. And that's a base hit. This might score 2 runs.
1 run is in.
Throw coming in from Carpenter. It's not in time, and just like that, the lead is cut in half. Bryson Stott.
2 now.
The third baseman,
And now it's Alec Bohm. Having more success against left.
That's a shame on that last pitch. That was
might be expected. And time is called for a mound visit.
outstanding.
Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
And that's back up the middle. All right, he's done. He's done, but the problem now becomes, in search of that win, right? The tying runs are on base.
High leverage spot right there. Other than ripping one into the gap.
It's, I mean, an inning earlier, but almost a mirror image of his last start. It was going so well, pitching so good, and it just hit the fan. So Tyler Holton going to be tasked with trying to keep the Tigers in the lead here.
AJ Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Jack Flaherty will depart. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
now pitching for the
Tyler
Tigers,
Holton on to pitch here.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Well, an absurd strikeout rate for Tyler Holton. He faces 7, 8, and 9
That's a ball.
here in the 6th inning. Fastball
Swing
fouled
and a foul
away.
back, and that's out of play.
Oh, yeah.
Back going too soon. It's strike 2.
There's the nasty bender.
Pretty gross right there.
Got him with a cutter. Swing and a miss.
Him out. And that is a big first out. At the plate, Justin Crawford. This is what stat nerds like myself might call
One away
a
for
high
Crawford.
leverage situation.
Yeah,
Down
but
low.
I'm not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Now
Okay.
Back
1-1.
what?
Back in the strike zone. That's good. Maybe not the sweeper this pitch. Change up. That's it.
Strike.
I wonder if he's looking for that cutter. That's what scares me.
That's
No,
a
that missed.
really
That's a
Apparently
ball.
not.
Not
Well, it's
close with
3-2.
that one, and the count's full. Rafael Marchand.
Relatively important to get through this stretch of the order. And we don't have a challenge.
patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and
That's unfortunate because I think that clipped, and it did.
Now the catcher Rafael Marchand.
Marchand.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Bounce foul.
He's looking for a ground
2
ball.
strikes. We need it
Out of this jam.
badly. Got him swinging.
It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much
Pair of
damage.
strikeouts in the
It's
6th
close
for
enough to where
Holton.
you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
All loaded up. Brandon Marsh will hit next. In there,
All right.
it's 0-1.
That was a risk. Oh my goodness, we got away with it. Late on that fastball. What a gift of a pitch that was for Marsh. Cutter. Wow, how did he foul that thing off?
The 0-2.
You don't think of this pitch with Tyler Holton. That's a gripe. It did miss low. Sweeper got him swinging.
That's a strikeout.
Phillies scored 2, but Tyler Holton strikes out 3 in the inning.
7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. Detroit is out in front, 4-2. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Well, we evade some danger.
Stirring in the Phillies
And
bullpen,
still lead.
Tim Meza. The
Tim
left-hander
Meza,
is getting
Jonathan
that big
Bolin
fastball is ready to go. Bolin
warming up.
Also getting ready.
Pitchers that have, before this week, previously been on the Phillies roster.
The 1-0.
No, that's out.
2-0
A
C-Mac.
6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
That
In the
one,
air,
I
right
mean,
field.
if Zach McKinstry's ever going to hit a home run again, it's got to be on
And
that
there's one
pitch.
down.
Decent swing. He took Velo off for the changeup.
James Outman up now for the Tigers.
God.
That one
That'll
close,
miss.
ruled the
Surprised we
ball.
don't see a Phillies
And
challenge.
That is ball 1.
I don't know if they've used any. Now 2-0. Might be worth it, I guess, after this pitch to get another left-hander up. And skied high, very shallow left center.
In and to his right.
Center fielder's ball, of all things.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 30.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake
So
Rogers.
let's get another left-hander up. Let's go with, I mean, our only other left-hander, Drew Summers. Jake
In the
Rogers.
air, left field.
Decent drive on this,
has a beat
but
on it.
sadly, warning
And the
track
inning is over.
shot for Jake Rogers to end the inning. The Tigers' lead stays
So
at
they go
2.
quietly there. 7th inning coming up. Tigers 4 and the Phillies 2. Back here in Detroit, we go to the top of the 7th. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Bryce Harper, I mean, this seems like a smart decision to leave a red-hot Tyler Holton out here, and he's going to get a first pitch out
It's a
He's out of there.
on Bryce
That's the
Harper.
first out, the top of the 7th.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Good stuff.
The way it comes out of his hand.
I like
as
it.
an
And another
infielder.
left-hander
Wow,
might as
really
well.
Impressive.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's a
On the
cutter.
ground
Bounce to
short,
McGonigal. Plenty of time with Schwarber running, and there's 2 down.
And 2 away to start the 7th.
Next for Philadelphia,
After the middle innings of this game kind of dragged on a little bit. A bad
Now
thing to
it's the
see.
shortstop,
Is
Edmundo Sosa.
quick outs here.
Ball.
Fastball dotted. by Tyler Holton. You don't really think of him as a fastball kind of guy. Changeup did exactly what I wanted it to do.
2 down, nobody on.
Ah! Hit your spot and you'll be okay. Sweeper missed.
Stop. Waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical.
Bouncer
right
again. Good speed, though, this time of start. And McGonigal's throwing plenty of time.
The Phillies are set down in order. Tigers
Stretch time, top of the order, due up for Detroit.
Back at Comerica Park, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Well, good to see McGonigal leading off the inning. Except it ain't his day.
Stott over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now at the
Definitely
plate,
now should
1 for 3.
get more help in the pen, but again, it's so left-handed heavy. I worry a little bit. Remember that Finnegan's big problem this year has been right-handers, so fuck, I don't know. Warm him up with Summers. Throwing well with Finnegan as of late.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Thought we had it. A little bit jumpy on that, actually.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
See ya.
Cuts and misses. It's
Double down on it.
Riley Green now at the plate, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
Riley Green, right center, that's smashed. Staying in the park, but
One-hops the wall.
2-out double.
In safely with a double, his second of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next to him,
Ooh,
Spencer
Torque
Torkelson.
flashback
Can't
today.
forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
All right, Torque, let's go.
In first strike, good slider. Runner at second.
Very
2 down.
tough.
Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Torque's had a good day. Let's keep it up. And a bullet through the left side. He's got his 4th hit of the night.
And they hold him at third.
The Ash Magic has worked for Spencer Torkelson for the first time this year.
The numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is
Why don't we add
this
another
is
home
this
run
one
to the
flying
Carpenter
114
total?
miles per hour, so that's flexing your
Yeah,
muscles
but
a
not
little
like this. I mean, not homer power, not hitting. I mean, what? I don't think Torque's got a 4-hit day all year. I would doubt it. That's not a strike, but
closer to getting out of the jam.
nothing we can do about it now. Got to keep the Phillies in it somehow.
2 on, 2 outs. That one misses, and a count 1-2.
And now with no challenges, you got to beat the Phillies and the umps. I was gonna say. Might have us expanding our strike zone, unfortunately. 3-2 on Carpenter. Eduardo Valencia due up, but that's the DH spot now. Of course, all of our lefties are in the lineup, so not sure what we'd be able to do about it.
Swing and a miss.
Too close. Too close in this spot. That's a really good
They
pitch.
still lead this one 4-2.
Runners left on base number is going to be a little gross at the end of this one.
We go to the 8th, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
So Tyler Holton, as well as he's pitched, 27 pitches is really, really pushing it. You'd open yourself up to getting hurt by Bohm a little bit, but the power doesn't necessarily scare you too hard. I think the risk is worth it to put Drew Summers into the game here, so that's what we'll do.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, number 51.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Stream Deck don't want to work. Well, whenever it works, I guess you'll see my face again. Tinker in for a strike. And into left. It's hit hard. Playable for Riley.
And a quick
One away in the 8th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec.
Now here is
There you go.
Alec Bohm.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
This is where the problems can
Lefty
start,
continues
though.
to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
Good
No, that's
changeup,
down.
just
Ball.
low.
No
Oh,
ball.
that one line to McKinstry. 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Fastball fouled away by
In the box here and
Rincones.
fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Tigers trying to earn a much-needed series opening victory.
This
No,
hitter's been
that
seeing
missed.
good
After a
velocity
not-so-great
in
stretch
the
of
at-bats.
play,
It's kinda
started to
sad for
turn
that
things
changeup. He
around
hasn't
against the
seen it
A's,
yet.
but then again, it's the A's! Changeup drops in!
That'll do it for the inning.
And a good 8th
Phillies
inning of
down
work for
in
Drew
order.
Summers.
They trail it here, 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jonathan Bolin. He last pitched 2 days ago. Leading off, Eduardo Valencia. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Eduardo Valencia here in the 8th inning. I
Right
suppose
now,
we'll let him
but you
have
know
it.
He will be later on. The pressure's off a little
Maybe
bit
shouldn't,
with that
but-
first knock out of the way, though.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Good.
Fastball. Just not able to catch up to that
Go ahead and warm
velocity.
up our true closer, Kenley Jansen. I suppose Finnegan can stay up. That one hit well, but
Right field.
sinking right center field. Hit pretty well there for Valencia. Good to know that we have power of some sort. Didn't get the results there, but not a bad swing.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry, he's had a couple of good swings in this game. Nothing to show for it, but
And that's
Ball, that's
downstairs.
down.
And
Oh,
it's
well.
1-0.
now we say oh well now because we're leading. And
Ground
bounce.
ball right side. Harper takes it
Second
himself, and there's 2 away.
For the Tigers,
2 down, base is empty.
James
up now
Outman.
for the Tigers.
We're going to hit a home run with James Outman again. We hit one really early on in his tenure here, and nothing since. Line drive caught by Ball. It'll be a 2-run lead for Kenley Jansen to protect in the 9th inning.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Justin Crawford.
So it is Justin Crawford to lead off. I don't know if Kenley Jansen's got a late possible all-star push for this amount of blowed saves. I doubt it, but on he comes.
Taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So here is Kenley. Oh boy.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that
Lucky that was in a tough spot, I guess.
Right there and looks pretty good. If he doesn't love it,
Slider
No, that's out.
that early in the count.
The 1-1.
Cotter got him swinging. Okay. All right. In there, strike 3 from Jansen.
And a strikeout for the first out here in
Now,
the
the
ninth.
thing we absolutely have to avoid is a base runner of any sort. Some of the more recent
Just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
blown saves for Kenley. I mean, we've been an out away. Sometimes even a strike away.
Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That sinker didn't do anything. Check swing went around.
And the count is 0-2. Jansen, multi-time All-Star, 38 years old. He joined the
Slider,
team as a free
oh,
agent.
close pitch,
That's awfully
great
close. I
take.
don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouled off.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Marshawn gonna battle a little bit. Sweeper not close either. If you throw a good sinker, I don't know. Fouled off.
The Tigers
Through his
trying
10th
to
pitch
close
of the
out
inning.
a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Cotter. Oh, this is where it tends to go wrong with Kenley. There have been good pitches, and it's just not happening. Ground ball, Torkelson. 2 down.
Torkelson takes it to the bag. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
If you want to be a great
Big.
defense, you have to deliver
Big.
consistently.
But
It doesn't matter
top
how
of the
many
order.
real plays you make if you can't execute the small
Rip, right field, at Carpenter. Save for Kenley Jansen, and a win for Jack Flaherty.
Series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener.
His first
game of the
since
3 games.
May the
It's just
6th.
such a good feeling. When you're
Finally.
in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating
Gary
your
Carpenter
house,
homers.
everything's right in your world.
Tigers
Play
win
like
it
it today.
4-2. Sugar gets the loss, and Kenley Jansen, save number 18. Back in action tomorrow, before or after the NASCAR Chat Series in Atlanta.